follow. There's an inside edge on that. Gary Baxter says no, shake of the head, not out. Mills went up straight away. Obviously didn't hear or see the inside edge.
But it might have been angling just a wee bit down the leg side as well. Just straightening there in the air. Yeah, and heading down the leg side anyway.
In the air, lobbed over mid-on. McCullum's quick, but he wasn't quick enough to get there. Oh, it's in the air. In the air, this is going to be taken. Neesham underneath it, takes the catch. Great work from Southey. Got on to Coley a touch quick. And New Zealand have their first wicket, and it's a big one.
What a wicket. He hasn't had great success as an opening batsman, and that lack of success continues. Decided to go after it. Finally had some leverage. Finally had a length that was different. He wanted to climb into it. The timing wasn't there. He wasn't into the pace of the pitch, and Southey has his wicket. And that's a good wicket from New Zealand's perspective, isn't it? The very talented Virat Kohli goes for 2.
Oh, it's in the air. It's in the air. Is it going to go all the way, or is it going to be taken? McCullum can't get there. Looked like he was going to get there. It went a long way. And in the end, he didn't get a hand on it. Oh, use of the feet. He's got this. And that's gone high as well. Has it got enough on it? You betcha. It's gone for 6. Only just. Bennett and McCullum were chasing it down.
Good delivery once again from Tim Southey. He's been bowling well, concentrating on the off stump. Just a tentative jab there, and yes, regulation catch. And he's taken far more difficult ones than this one Ross Taylor has.
Now this is a pull shot that's going to go away again, and down the throat of Tim Southey. And Rahane, who's only really just come to the crease, looks to expand and perishes.
Well, the second wicket to the shots of Virat Kohli, not quite getting on top of this. And again, you can see never really in control of that shot. Simple catch down to deep fine leg. So Kyle Mills getting a wicket. Ajinkya Rahane hasn't really got off at all in this innings. Out for 3, and it's 22 for 2.
Well, they're doing the world of good, and that makes India feel just a little bit better. Lovely, easy shot. It's well played, and good enough too. Straight into the fence. Gee, that was a good shot. He saw it early.
Yes, he picked it up very early, picked the line, picked the length up very, very early.
In the air and over top of about first slip, 1 bounce and into the boundary for 4. Well, this is a case of fortune favours the brave. Sharma, he's sick of watching New Zealand just hit good areas. He's charged. It probably wasn't there for that sort of shot, but got the top edge over slip. India need to do that to start creating some momentum. At the moment, they're allowing New Zealand just to bowl in good areas and get away with it. Will be 6 more. No, it's hit it on the full. Oh, it's gone past Ronke. He had a good go at it, and it's got
a lot more.
Glorious. When he strokes the ball through the covers, it's as good as anyone you'll see. A little bit of luck is there? Yes, there is. Didn't get it right, and Devsich, who's on the park at the moment, made a valiant effort coming forward. They're very tough to take, but he was no price in the end. Oh, this time, that is just so pure up onto the hill. Glorious strike. A long way back. 50 for Rohit Sharma.
Yes, it's been some time coming. This is just the fourth game. He hasn't quite been at his best, Rohit Sharma. He struggled a little bit with the extra bounce over here. It's terms with it at the moment. As you said, a glorious hit and a missed opportunity there. Oh, I missed.
Oh, that's beautiful. Gee, that's clever cricket. Today might be the day for Sharma. Oh, now then, that's gone too far, surely. Yes, it has. Guptill ran round with optimism, but in the end, no price, 100 up. Oh, he's in trouble now. He's in trouble now. And an easy one for Luke Ronchi. The bowling change has worked.
Raidu on his way for 37. He's wasted a good start there, 101 for 3.
Gee, that was easy, wasn't it? Gosh, made that look so simple.
Wow. He says, part-timer, I'm having some of you. Very first ball. If it wasn't for the big tree, it's off the road, on the road and off down the road.
He's making his intentions very clear early. It's come out of the screws. That's a big hit.
Is it a chance? No, it's not. Just over the boundary for 6. Oh, gets it fine. Fine for 4, so it'll be 11 runs off the over. A couple of good ones for India. 32 gone. It's 141 for 3.
Man, on about 79 he was. But a very good catch from Luke Ronchi nonetheless. Down the leg side, never easy. Rohit Sharma departs for 79. India 142 for 4.
Oh, starts with a lovely boundary. Oh, beautiful. Oh, gets through in 4 more. No chance for Bennett. So even though there was a wicket, 10 from the over and the 150 comes up. It's 151 for 4. Chance and taken.
Short, pulled away. That's fine. It's 4. Very fine off the bat from Jadeja, and he picks up a boundary.
It's a good shot. This is a very good shot. Didn't try to hit it too hard. Just helped it along. Made sure it was from that fielder at fine leg. Look at that, just helping it along.
Oh, it's cut hard and in the gap for 4. Martin Guptill's giving chase. And it was a valiant effort, but even Martin Guptill and his speed can't stop it. 4. 38 gone, 171 for 5. Oh, swung away. No protection back there. It's gone all the way. Gee, it went flat and hard from Jadeja. What a shot that is.
It is a very good shot. Once again, showing the confidence that he's gained after that previous innings. Nicely played.
Short, pulled away again. Gee, got onto that quick, Jadeja. In the ball so early. And that is a terrific shot.
Oh, that is the shot of a top-order batsman. The way he got on top of it and then smashed it in front of square. Didn't quite come off quickly. Bennett is still warming up, loosening up. But look at that shot. It's a brilliant shot.
Oh, bang, over the top of mid-off this time. was a touch fuller, and it's gone all the way. Wow. Flat and hard that brings up the Indian 200. What an...
Oh, that's a lethal weapon. Trace a bullet.
50 up for Dhoni too, Smithy. Now, Jimmy Neesham is extremely lucky.
And again, how quick are you, Nathan? Can you do it twice? You cannot. 250 up for India. 2 overs to go to 53 for 5. And 100 partnership. One bounce 4. He got it. That's good. That's very good. Into the masses.
Well, this from Neesham, it's right down Broadway for him. Dhoni, he didn't even look like he got that, did he? Shaking the wrist out afterwards.
End of the bat. It was the toe end of the bat, Scotty. Tell you, you see them when you know when he gets them. It's a different sound, and it goes a mile.
Get the placement right. Ryder does exceedingly well to keep Dhoni away from the action. Dhoni's going to run through. There'll be a run here. Oh, he's missed! Neesham's missed from a metre. Oh, we'll see. Here we go. Oh, is that the one you said that sounds better?
It sounded a little better, that one, Smithy, didn't it? Cleared the bank, cleared the fence, out of the park. I think he might have got that one.
Yeah, I haven't seen too many hit those trees. That's a big hit.
And this is what I say about heads going down as New Zealand walk off. They're not walking off with a spring in the step. Look, they all...
Getting them up to that score. Tim Southey, the pick of the bowlers. We're going to take a break.
Flicked away off his hip. That's gone very fine as well. And that will be 4 more. Finally, can't get across. Kumar put in a good effort, but Ryder picks up another boundary. Again, maybe fine leg's too wide.
Yeah, I think you're spot on, Mac. India's missing a trick. That's just a regulation leg glance. There's no way that should be going for 4. But the end result is another boundary to New Zealand, and they've made a great start, 16 without loss.
That's outside leg stump. Just flicked off the hip. Shouldn't be going for 4. MS Dhoni has to make sure he gets his fielders in the right areas on this ground. Flicked away. That will be 4 more. Don't worry about that. That's gone even squarer, and the timing was perfect.
They're trying to bowl straight to Jesse Ryder. That's how they've got him out in this series, but it's too straight. What Jesse's showing is he's got his timing. Something everyone struggled with early on this pitch.
Oh, that's hammered through the offside. Got a touch of width, and Martin Guptill has jumped all over it.
It's another something real tough work during the day, but Martin Guptill, he's in good form. Started to get the confidence back at Eden Park, and this is just a cracking shot. That's raced to the boundary. The New Zealand batters are confident. They're being positive.
Oh, smashed through cover. They will run away for 4. Packed offside field, and just... What do we need to do? Touch straight, flicked away. Has it gone all the way? It sure has. Just enough on it. Got it up in the air. Brings up New Zealand's 50. 7 overs gone. New Zealand off to a fast start. 54 without loss.
Got him. Dragged it on, Jesse Ryder. So once again, very static around the crease. Feet don't go anywhere. Bat exposes the inside edge. Leg stump's gone.
Yes, all it needs for the ball is to move just that.
Oh, that's close-ish. Very close. That's out. Yes, indeed. So a double whammy. Second one is Shami.
And this is a very, very good delivery. It's kept a little bit low, but Martin Guptill was in his crease, hadn't moved anyway. He was batting well. So 2 openers gone within the space of a few deliveries. Yeah, you can see that. Lazy footwork, you've got to say that. Didn't really go forward, nor back. Well, he's a tall man, all right, but that wasn't going to make much of a difference. He's out for 35, 58 for 2.
All the way back.
And again, 4 more.
Well, it's poor bowling from Aaron. Short and wide, sitting up. Ross Taylor isn't going to miss out on this. Look how wide it is. Taylor knows there's plenty of space up and over the top. It's an excellent shot.
Wow. Wonderful shot. Boy, that is a good cricket shot from Kane Williamson.
And he does play that well. We've seen it in the previous matches too. Terrific use of the feet, makes a little bit of room and hitting it over extra cover. Terrific shot.
.50 up for Ross Taylor. His 27th one-day international half-century.
Played very well tonight. Ross Taylor's been in control. 50 from 62 deliveries. Doing an excellent job for New Zealand.
Oh, gets it fine. Running away, and it'll run all the way. Yeah, Ashwin with a dive, but to no avail. 150 comes up for 2 at the end of the 28th over. Up and over from Kane Williamson, and that'll be 4 more. He moves through to 49, and at the end of 29 is 158 for 2.
That's 50 for Kane Williamson. 67 balls. He once again has formed a wonderful partnership with Ross Taylor. That's a wonderful shot. Ashwin giving Ross Taylor a bit of room. No man back on the offside, and it's a simple cut shot for 4.
That's 4. That's to Ross Taylor. Do not give him width that side off stump.
We saw Ross Taylor play an almost identical shot earlier in the innings. He's sweating on any sort of width. And that's the bare minimum of width. Those 2 fielders in close have no chance to catch that.
I think get long on up, get long on, off up, roll the dice, float it up there. Williamson will come down the wicket. Or get a run out. And he does! He does! He breaks it with a brilliant piece of fielding off his own bowling, Jadeja.
Superb. Williamson's not even going to hang around here. He knows he's well and truly short. Batsmen generally do. Yeah, brilliant piece of work from Jadeja. They just tempted fate once too often. We saw in the previous over a direct hit would have had Taylor. Well, a direct hit has done for Kane Williamson. So India, a gifted one by the New Zealanders here, trying to pinch a sneaky single, and Williamson's very fine innings, his 4th consecutive half-century, comes to an end. Great work, great agility from the bowler, but they might have opened the door. 188 for 3.
Big stride, hard to say. McCullum will back himself here in this power play. He'll think if he can belt up some quick runs, it's game over.
Possibly line. It's closer than you probably think that. Problems off the he'll be pleased. Coming off ducks in the last 2 internationals.
Oh, watch out, get down, go, wow, what a bonus. What a bonus for the New Zealanders. 194 for 3. That's a good call. And that is hideous throw. An absolute shocker from Coley.
Oh, it's in the air. Sharmy got a hand on it. It was difficult, it was quick, and it was at an awkward height.
Well, it was a definite chance. Let's have a look at the replay to see how quickly it came back and where it was. Stuck up the left hand, always hard.
Oh, bang goes Taylor for 4. Little bit of width, and it allowed him to free the arms, and he smashed it through cover. 200 up for New Zealand.
Ross Taylor is starting to become a very offside dominant player. Cut shots, and this is a cracking drive. That's up there with the best of the day.
In the air, over the top, and 4 more.